Greetings and welcome back to Factorio. I'm KatherineOfSky, and the very first part of this episode I'm going to give you what the title of the video says in case you're using this as a tutorial: the ratios for 0.17 oil with the new system of basic oil giving you all petroleum and then advanced oil refining giving the three different fractions. So the numbers that my brilliant moderators have come up with is to reduce it down, 20 refineries to 5 heavy oil to light oil cracking to 17 light oil to petroleum, to make sure that all of it is converted into petroleum. Now, along the way, we're going to convert some into lubricant and other stuff and for solid fuel, but that is the new ratio. It's been changed slightly from the previous version. So anyway, enjoy that, have fun, and we're going to start to build this massive oil thing because it is a lot more efficient than the basic oil processing. So last time we left off because we didn't have enough pumps getting into to here, so we went back to the base and got some. So what we're going to do here is we're going to shove all of the heavy oil into this tank from the refinery so it doesn't go backward from here. And we want this to be prioritized first, and I think what we do want is to have a second tank collecting lubricant. So let's just put a pipe here and share the contents here and have a little bit of a backlog. Now, what we want to do is make sure that we have enough lubricant. Oh, well, actually, we don't need enough lubricant, do we? Because it's going to all go into there. But we can have a huge backlog of having the train full and the train station full, and let's not have another tank full. That would be a little too much. So what I'm going to do here is, I think what I'm going to do is we need to have, I think 5 is the number of heavy oil to light oil cracking. And let's see, does lubricant have the same processing? Let's see. It gives, we take in 40 heavy oil every 2 seconds. Oh, this is 10 heavy oil every 2 seconds. So we need very much fewer lubricant makers than we do heavy oil cracking. Okay, so that's just fine. 4 is going to be plenty for quite a while because the others take in so much more stuff. Wait, did I compare that correctly? Let me just check again. This is every 2 seconds and this is every 1 second. So they use about, no, this is, no, okay. 40 heavy oil, 2 seconds, and 1 second. So every 2 seconds they use 20. So we need about half the lubricant makers than cracking makers. So this is just fine. I think we'll leave this as such. And then maybe we'll go on, just make a little bit of a gap and then make our heavy oil cracking things. So we need 5 of these. There we go. So we're going to set these guys up like this and get our pipes so that they work really well. So we're going to put this one here and then make this one the second longest one there, like this. Okay, and then we'll have the pipes going along the front. So we'll put that here. Trying to make a repeatable, blueprintable design for ourselves here. And we'll go ahead and put our power pole there. Do we need? Oh, this will fit. Okay, that's fine. Then that's just good. That will work very nicely. Okay, let's copy this. Except for, let's shift copy. Delete the power pole. Say okay. Boom. Whoops. Boom. Boom. And boom. Nice. All right, just out of nanobot range, but we should be fine. There we go. And another power pole. Excellent. So then, what we should do with this, though, is we do need to take this light oil elsewhere. And we haven't actually made a connection for this. We have this kind of a strange situation with the tracks going diagonal like this. I think what I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to take a little detour here like this and connect this up this way. And we're going to have a little bit of an odd situation with the tanks. We'll just put the tanks off to the side here. But we still want to make them nice and discreet and measurable, so where we can get at them. And it will be easy to take products from them. Let's put a, a straight pipe there so that we can come off the edge of this if we want to. Actually, we should move that a little bit differently. Let's put that up too, because this one would want to connect to that side there. Okay. Excuse me, here we go. And I think what we also want to do here is make that a little bit shorter and put a pump right here so it doesn't sort of backflow. Not really necessary, but for some reason I'm feeling like it's a good idea, so might as well. It'll be a little bit more efficient with stuff. And that's just to get the light oil into the tank. Now then, what I wanted to do here, we want to make a condition. So right now these aren't actually running because they're not hooked up to water and they're not hooked up to heavy oil. Let's go ahead and do that. I want to hook them up to the water. And for now, I think we're just going to take it to the side. And drag these all in here. Oh, trees. No. No, why are there trees? Oh. Yeah, it's fine. It will be fine. There are many, many trees in the world. We can only chop down so many of them. But the robots can chop down the rest. Yeah, sorry. Never mind. Yes, we like trees, sort of. Some days. Anyway, I'm going to put a new pipe here. A new pump, just in case we expand quite a lot. Pipe throughput is not unlimited. I mean, I think in most cases you can run an entire refinery area off of one water pipe, but it's best not to sort of chance it. I don't want stuff to run out just because we have, lack of water. All right, we do have 20 refineries. So let's build to the ratios exactly, which is, I keep looking at my side thing here. Oh dear, where did it go? There it is. Okay, 2517. Let me just highlight that in my little chat window there. Okay, so we have our 5 of these. Now let's hook this up to heavy oil. Now I really want lubricant to be filled up first. So I'm only going to let this crack into light oil if this tank is completely filled. So let's just do that. It's going to take a while because there are only 4 machines running, but that's okay. We can wait. It's fine. These machines here are not stacking up on... Are they stacking up on anything? No, because this tank... Ah, yes, that tank isn't full yet. So let us go ahead and make a condition here for this oil to flow. Let's do this. We're going to put a pump here, but we're going to put a condition on it. So time to get out the red wire. Do we even have any red wire? We do. That's nice. Okay, I forgot we had some. Where did I put the pumps? There they go. They used to be called small pumps, but now they're just regular pumps. So we're going to stick that here. And then we're going to put a red wire on it and hook it up to, say, that power pole. And what we're going to do with the various wires, we're going to connect them. I like to have these long distance power poles because you can connect the wires quite easily to them. So let's just do that. They do span longer distances. Okay, so connect that one there. And we're going to connect this pole to this pole. The pole is going to be connected to that tank and this tank. And I don't think it'll reach. Oh, it will reach. That's very nice. Okay, great. So now we have all these tanks connected, and when we mouse over, we can see, aha, we got stuffs. Wait, are we connected to this one? Oh, we just have 0, and it keeps looking at the whole 0 amount. So it's not very happy there. Anyway, let's put a condition on this pump to tell it what to do. Okay, if lubricant is greater than, say, I don't know, 22,000, because the maximum is 25,000. If it's greater than 22,000, then crack it into light oil. Otherwise, don't bother. All right, so there we have it. It's good. And right now, all of this is disappearing into the train. So train's got 10K right now. And this is going to be working for quite a while, processing all this stuff. Now, in the meantime, we have 25,000 light oil, and these refineries are backing up already. So what we need to do now is get the massive amounts of cracking going on for light oil to petroleum. So let's copy 2 of these, basically with 1 power pole in between. And I think we can just put this maybe down here. That should be fine. Yeah. Okay, that's not aligned. That's not aligned. Let's undo that. Control Z, I think. Yes. All right. Let's paste that better. Let's just give it some room. Give it some space, for goodness sake. There we go. Now then, these are going to be different. They're going to be light oil into petroleum, and of course the thing is just too smart for its own good. I hate that. I actually hate that feature. Now, it's so annoying that you can't change it on the fly. It just wants to be too smart for its own good. It's like these programs. There used to be a software company that I liked until it was like, huh? Hold on. I was looking for an option. I was desperately looking for an option to do something I knew the program could do. I think it was a graphics program. And I thought, wow, why? Why can I not find this option? Well, the thing was that it hid all the options that weren't available at the moment that you were looking, which basically made it impossible to find an option. And at that point, there was no, like, you know, internet documentation and all this stuff. And it was like so incredibly, horribly frustrating. I was like, why do you do this to people? But their thought was, well, it's more convenient. It's more something. I don't know what it was, but it was terrible. It was absolutely terrible. So I just like, nope, don't dumb stuff down, please. Please don't do that for me. I'm okay. I like to do it my way, and I will figure it out. So yeah, I'm not for dumbing down stuff. I don't like that at all. Okay, let's count how many we have here. That's not enough, I think. All right, what do we need? We need 25 of these, I believe. Right? No, we don't. We need 17. We have 12. Great. So let's copy 5. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, we'll do 6 because it's handy. And then we can leave 1 just for the extra processing that we might come across or need, etc. Wow, I thought I would have enough pipes. That's crazy. I thought I would have plenty of pipes. All right, let's just make some more. Those can get put down as they are coming down. And I think we can share water here with the this heavy oil cracking. That is no problem at all. So let's just get that going. We'll just add that here. Okay. Make sure everything is flowing. All right, so we now have this issue going on, or not an issue really, it's just happening. Okay, so I think from here, since it's being pumped into here forcibly, we need to have a pipe coming out of here. I'm really worried that we're going to run out of pipes, but that's okay. Well, we can always go back and get more. It'll be fine. But here is our corner. 2 corners that we need to do, or need to set up. All right. Boom. It is working. It is happening. And now all of this extra stuff is getting converted into petroleum gas, and everything is now working. So this is a good way of doing stuff. Now then, when we are using this stuff on the bus, that's where we're going to need to control how much is sent where. We might have to set that up. I don't know yet, but this is really strange to do not plastic and not sulfuric acid in the refinery area. But at the moment, we don't have to worry about any more pumps controlling stuff. But this is kind of a key one, because we want to make sure that we have enough lubricant. That's really important for blue belts when you get to those and stuff like this. All right, I'm going to put down a couple of... Oh, I need to get rid of these gun turrets probably. Let's put those in the recycle bin and put the lasers out, because this is our modern technology now. We'll have these defending our base. There we go. There we are. Okay, that should be fine. I think we can just take a power pole with each one. All right. Life is going pretty decently for our refinery here. How much do we have of each? Oh, stuff is happening. So one thing that we could control, though, is when we want to make solid fuel, and maybe we could do that. We could do that right now, actually. We really only want to make it out of light oil. We don't want to make it out of petroleum because it's not as efficient. So I think maybe instead of just this, we do want to control this. 1, 2. Let's get our pump here and hook that up to the system of red wires like this. Okay, let's give it some power as well. And I think we're going to say we only crack if... Well, now that's the question, isn't it? Because we need to find out what our threshold is. Do we want to prioritize the solid fuel? And I think we might actually want to prioritize solid fuel because I believe it is part of one of the rocket components. Let's see, rocket control units would not have it. Where's the rocket fuel? I think it's somewhere. Did we research this yet? We might have already done it. Let's see. Rocket fuel. The rocket F. Rocket fuel. Yes, here it is. Okay, rocket fuel is made with solid fuel and light oil. Well then, okay. That's quite different than it used to be. I think it was just solid fuel before, and now we have to have both. And I think it's made in a chemical plant now, which is very different than what it used to be. Is it really? Is it really? Where is it? No. Ah, it's made in an assembler, I think. Let's look. Yeah, there it is. Rocket fuel with a little spigot on the side. Good, good. So we don't want to make all of this into solid fuel. I think what we want to do is, I'm not sure if we're going to need solid fuel at the base. Do we have FNEI? We don't have FNEI. No. Oh, I forgot to add it. I was going to look if solid fuel is used for anything else other than rocket fuel. And I think it might just be for powering trains and stuff. I don't know that we really need this huge array for this. Yeah, we might not. We might just leave this. This could be a rocket fuel thing. Or we could have a couple of train tracks here. 2 small arrays of train tracks, and one be solid fuel and one be rocket fuel. I think that might work fairly well. But in any case, let's set up the solid fuel because that's kind of important to work and get going. So if we look, and I didn't actually do this ahead of time, I probably should have. Let's see on the rocket fuel. Oh, whoops. I'm looking on the calculator right now. Oh, I probably should show that, I guess. Let's do that real quick. There we are. Okay. Wow. We need stuff. I don't think we need that many items a minute. Let's just go items a second. I have no idea. Let's say we want 10 factories of this. I really don't know how many things we're going to be making. So if we want... this is an interesting thing. I wonder if that's... Do I need both? I guess I need both for this. What does the visualization show? Okay, we need stuff making stuff and things making other stuff. Rocket fuel. So it's telling us to make some rocket fuel from light oil and some from petroleum. But that's kind of an odd thing to do. I really don't like this. I wish that... Is there a setting for this, maybe? Primary oil processing. Yes. That's weird. I really wish it would just say how many factories we want making this, because I don't think the ratio is the same at all. But we can pretend, I guess. I don't know. So for 10 of these, we would need approximately 5 of these, so half as many chemical plants as rocket plants. So let's go with that. Let's start along with that, and let me go back, turn off the window capture. There we are. All right. We'll get this set up here-ish. And let's do this. Big sandy rock is in the way. All right. So we're going to make solid fuel only from light oil because that is the most efficient as I understand it still. And we're going to have our power poles thusly. Let's put our pipes down and get a corner pipe here. Now this is going to be our priority. Our priority is going to be unrestricted flow into solid fuel. Okay. So let's get our, how many do these make per second? 2 seconds, so they can just have regular inserters onto a belt. That will be quite nice. Let's have it flow this way. So let's see. Let's grab, whoopsies. Let's copy this whole thing. Oh, I knew I missed one. Okay, it's fine. Okay, and then we probably would want to have this to be mirrored on the other side. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8. And paste. We're gonna have to do some little tiny fill-ins here and there. So we'll have 10 on this side. There we go. And then I'll copy it again. And put it on the other side. There we go. And that should be enough. All right. And of course we do actually run out of pipes here. I probably should go back to the base and get more pipes. So what we can do with this now is we know that we need half as many assemblers making rocket fuel. But the cool thing is there's pipes right here. Isn't that handy? So I think what I'm going to do is just something like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we will have 2 belts flowing this way. Then this one goes up here. Okay, and then these guys are going to be making the rocket fuel. Except reverse. And I need to copy paste these because otherwise we'll have issues with stuff. All right, before we get that done though, let us do this and get an input inserter as well. Okay, and this is going to be all that we need. And we'll copy it in 2s, so we have both of the stuffs. There we go. All right, so this is going to be our copy paste thing. Copy paste, rotate, because we want it to copy the rotation of the building as well, which it will very happily do. Okay, boom, we have stuff. And we've run out of everything. Okay, let's go shopping. Let's go shopping. We might as well put some lights down here while I'm thinking about it. So we have a bit of illumination. Yay. Oh, I knew I should have done one further there. Okay, that's fine. Let's let that process a bit. And wow, no, nothing is getting the light oil. That's quite sad. Oh, and we also need a, yeah, a thing up here too for all this fun stuff. Like that. Yeah, okay. We have many things to do. Let's take the lubricant train back to the station. Back to the main base station, I should specify. And go along and get everything ready there. Well, look, we're, wow, a third full. Fantastic. That is most excellent. This is great. Let's check on the pollution. It's fine. We might have to go and kill these nests up here. I don't know what the evolution is. Let's check on that as well. Whoops. Oh, I did the wrong thing. Okay. Chat commands different. All right. Slash evolution. There we go. 0.4994. We've been very good about things, I think, in general. And of course, my train has left, but that's all right. We're not terribly worried about this. We have some lubricant happening. I think I might set up stuff now that we actually have functioning oil. Well, not completely functioning, I should say, because we don't have everything that we need. We need our rocket fuel. Yeah, let's finish up that and then we'll go back and it'll be okay. Everything will be just fine. Let's take all these and all those, and I think that should be enough. Now we do need to go shopping at the inserter mall, or inserter boutique, as it might be known. I think in the next series I gotta get back to a mall, because otherwise people are gonna think I don't love shopping as much as I do. And that would be a bit of a disaster, wouldn't it? Alright, we have all the things. I still have even burner inserters from when we were gonna make a power plant. Anybody remember that? Yeah, that was a good time. Let's put in these other items into a dump chest that we might locate on the way. Okay, that's completely toasted. That's not ideal. I should learn to grab those, the undergroundies last, I think. Okay, that's fine. Take this, please. And copper cable, you can have that. Thank you. And I think we're good otherwise. Do we need... Oh, yeah, power poles we could use for sure. I'd like to have those. There we go. Nice. All right, I think we're good. We have plenty of engines. Let's grab some more chemical plants, though. There we are. Oh, no. We don't have enough. Whoa. How did we fill up on stuff? That was most strange. Did I... Oh dear, I grabbed far too many power poles. How did that happen? I don't even recall doing that. Strange happenings of the unknown. Today on the KOS show. Oh yes. Okay, let us find where we messed that up there. Aha, there we go. Okay, so now we have 30. 30 should be plenty. Plenty. All right, automation 3 is next on the schedule. This is quite fun, seeing everything come to pass and go and do stuff. All right, we're just gonna abscond with this train, and the factory's like, no, we need infusions of oil. Don't take it away from us. And train says, you have a buffer. You'll be fine. It will be fine until I get back. Just survive on what you have. Use the resources of the land. We shall get you more soon. There we are. Train is back. Excellent. And the other train is here to meet us so that we can have ready transportation back to the factory whenever we need it. Now we could get rid of this, and I'm thinking we should. There we go. This is pretty cool, but this is fine. Let's take this power pole. All right, and now we have rocket fuel happening. Now, I think it might be a good idea to make more rocket fuel on the other side as well. But we need to redo the inserters slightly. Can these reach? Oh, they do reach across. That's excellent. So what we're going to do is we are going to just shift copy these, get rid of the poles, not change the direction. That's quite important. And paste them there. And then we can copy the buildings and then reverse them and go there. Yes. Excellent. Now these will need to go there, and that will be just fine. Let's take our pipes along here. And now we do need some form of electrical connection, which I should have done from the end here, I think. There we go. Yep, whenever there's a need for electricity, the power poles will magically snap into place, which is quite handy. Don't have to worry about that at all. Okay, we have rocket fuel. This is fantastic. This is quite great. Quite great. Now then, I don't know if, yeah, the ratio seemed, it seemed like a ratio, but I don't know if these machines are enough. Do we have enough power? Yeah, we have enough power. Let me check again. Let's look. One thing I didn't look at is, okay, it is actually assuming assembly machine 2, which is great. So yeah, it says double of those per those. So this group of machines should eat. No, wait, I have exactly the same, don't I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, something messed up in Catherine-of-Sky land. Jeez. Okay, let's try this again. I need many more rocket fuel makers than I do these. Let's just start with that assumption, shall we? All right, so we have 12 of these. That means I need 24 of these. Now, how many do I have of these? Let's find out. So I have 10. No, I don't have 12 of these. I have 24. So I need 48 of these. And I have 20, I think, right? Right. Okay. So let's make 24. That should be easy enough. Let's take a thing from the middle. So here's 4. So that'll be 24. Okay, good. First step completed-ish. Okay. Then I need to double this again, and that's quite easy to do with just copying the whole thing again, taking it onward into the forest. There we go. Oh, I should have taken that last row there. Somehow I didn't. No. No! Oh no! Worst of emergencies. We ran out of nanobots. Oh dear. You know, you think you bring stuff, enough stuff, and then it's like, oh no, I'm out of belts. They're not placing belts. No, it's not the lack of belts, KOS. It is the lack of nanobots at the moment. The sadness is incredibly real and is felt very dearly. So yes. Oh, and apparently we have also run out of machines. Now that is a big problem, actually. So let us take these belts as well. To make sure that we can get through here. That's kind of important. Just kind of. And let's see. I believe it was the bottom one. Just make sure and fill this in with ghosts if we need to. Make sure we can actually get solid fuel on this line. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. Happy days. Okay, let me cancel the last few nanobots and maybe we can only make like one assembler. That's not ideal. And what happened to these? Are we lacking power poles or something? It's quite strange. Oh, I think we're off the rhythm on power poles. Yep, there it is. Okay, apparently we missed one, which is not ideal. So we'll have to have an extra. But I think the machines will forgive us. It will be fine. Now, when the rocket fuel is backed up, maybe we should just leave this this small assembler for solid fuel for the trains. I think that's a good idea to make sure that we always have solid fuel for the trains. Now here, I think what we can do, we might move this whole array up a bit because these belts are going to have a heck of a hard time getting around this curve with this stuff here. So let us change this slightly to remove these guys. At least that array there. That would be good. There we go. Do we need more than 2? I don't think so. I don't actually think we need more than 2. And we can use this to fill up one side of the train at least. Do we have the ability to upgrade these things? Let's see, from yellow or from blue belts to yellow. Can we do that on a ghost? I don't know. Oh, we can. Thank you, devs. Thank you, devs. This is great. I didn't know if it was possible. I don't think you can with the regular upgrade planner. So this is just beautiful. So nice. Are these actual stack inserters? No, they're not. Let's downgrade also the regular stack inserters or to fast inserters. Actually, it's sort of a side grade, not exactly a downgrade, because yeah, they function slightly differently. Oh, we had issues here. No! I shouldn't have left it more. I knew I shouldn't have left this on. Okay, so let's downgrade this to that. It's funny because actually things are not always a straight upgrade because things are more expensive than other things. So, hello? Can you change that, please? Why is this not working? Hello, fix. That's so weird. Why is it not working? Maybe nanobots are having a bit of a fit here. That's really strange. Okay. Do nanobots only know how to upgrade? Oh, I don't know. All right. Anyway, what we need to do probably is to distribute the stuff into the stuff. At the moment, we have 1 belt. And this will go into this whole thing. Let's make a splitter divider. Actually, we can do the splitter divider thing way up here so that we can save on belts. We don't really need all of these belts. Definitely not. Okay, and then take off these. We can recycle some of those. And we're going to go a little tiny bit squiggly here, like this. Hey. Yeah, this is fun times here. Oh, yes. What we can do here, though, is make life a little bit easier for ourselves and use red undergroundies to bypass a lot of that. Let's see. There we go. And not have to have exact numbers and stuff. Okay, let's just feed that back onto there so we don't have to have any rocket fuel in our inventory. In fact, I will... Is it X or Z? It's Z. Okay, we'll Z that down there. Excellent. All right, we have rocket fuel happening. This is fantastic. All right, good. All right, we have the rocket fuel station. We're going to call this rocket fuel pickup because we're no longer going to distribute solid fuel. Rocket fuel pickup. Good. What color should it be? Red? I don't know. Red seems apropos, but we could have it be sort of orangey colored. That's usually the color I choose for copper. That's fine. There's a little bit of oranginess, like for the, yeah. So this should distribute it relatively evenly. Of course, the first few inserters are going to pick up stuff, but these chests will fill up eventually. Especially since the stack size is 10. That's not a lot. Do we have a locomotive? I don't think we have a train thing at all here. And we certainly don't have a train station on the other side either. So this seems like a good setup for now. I'm really happy with the progress that we've made this episode. We've gotten all this stuff going. Oh, the processing is so good. So, but we still need to come back, fill in the machines that are not here, just kind of buff up on materials and on nanobots, as we found out. And then we'll get everything going. So anyway, thank you so very much for joining me. Take care of yourselves and each other, and I'll see you next time.